13th, 2025 City Council meeting to order, and we will begin with item number 2, which is roll call.
Sarchet?
Here.
Savage? Walters?
Here.
Bogle?
Here.
Otis?
Here. Item number 3 is approval of agenda. Before I ask for the motion in a second, though, just a slight update to item M. Item M says set pay for Lieutenant Nathan Burgod at hourly rate of $20.30 per hour, and it should say $20.31 per hour. So we'll go ahead and ask for a motion and a second to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
And roll call.
Otis?
Yes.
Sarchet?
Yes.
Walters?
Yes.
Bogle?
Yes.
Item number 4 is a swearing in ceremony for our new city clerk, Susan Lawton, and we'll go up front to do that, Susan. So you will want to put your hand on this. Go ahead, there we go. So I state your name,
I, Susan Lawton,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and the Constitution of the State of Iowa,
and I will faithfully and impartially,
and I will faithfully and impartially,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
discharge all of the duties
discharge all of the duties
of the office of City Clerk for the City of Polk City, Iowa.
of the office of
City Clerk
City Clerk
for the City
City
of
of-
Polk City, Iowa,
of the City of Polk City, Iowa,
as now or hereafter
as now or hereafter
required by law.
required by law.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, we will then continue with let's move on to item number 5, our public comments period. This is the time and place for comments for any item other than those that are a public hearing. I know that speaking today is Jill Altringer, our Polk County Supervisor, and we welcome Jill.
Hi. I feel like this podium's a little tall for me. Hello. Thank you for having me here today. My name is Jill Altringer. I have been your supervisor for 284 days. I feel really odd having the audience behind me and not trying to ignore you back there. Let's recap a little bit. So I started my campaign after a 16-year tenure on city council. So I truly appreciate all the work you do and know what an exciting and challenging time it is when we have a growing district like Polk City. In fact, I think, I'm biased, that I have the most exciting district, and I wanted the visual, and I won't bring this every time, but I represent the green area. I am Urbandale all the way to Mitchellville. And I like to tell my colleagues, not only am I the largest district, but the most exciting because while we all started with like 120-ish thousand constituents in 10 years, I win, okay? You guys are growing very quickly. I want to make sure I show my pretty map on this side as well. And now my assistant will be glad that I can hang it back up in my office. So I ran on fiscal responsibility, accountability, and transparency. And there's a lot of things that we have been working on in those 284 days that I really wanted to have the opportunity to let you guys know about. We looked at open government. Am I live streamed right now? Yes, okay, great. That's one of the areas that we brought to Polk County. So you guys were doing it probably before they were. Right now, if you tune into one of our board meetings or board staff meetings 5 minutes late, you hit the little button and you stream straight in just as though you're watching church. If you miss us and you can't see us until later that evening, we are archived. We have a web page that allows you to easily access both our board meetings as well as our board staff meetings. In addition to that,
So Jill, I'm going to just stop you for just a second. I don't think we're picking up your audio very well.
It's because the mic is 12 miles away from me.
Maybe if you can move down a little bit, we'll get it.
This was seriously meant for larger people. All right. In addition to allowing access for our citizens to the council meetings in case they can't come, although Clifford is a regular with us. I think he likes having breakfast with us, right? We have also opened up the agenda. So up until January 2nd, you would get the agenda, but if you wanted to know about any of the items or specifics on the agenda, you had to make a request to the county auditor office. We have now made it, it's on our website. You can hyperlink to everything. You can see what we're doing, what our resolutions are, what the contracts are that we're looking at. So again, open government, wanting to make sure you have access. We've done this with our board meetings, but we've also done this with our board staff. And so not only have we opened the board staff process up, but we have also increased the number. And we bring in different groups, we bring in different department heads to talk about issues, to understand them better, and so that gives us a great opportunity as a group to sit and ask questions, probably not unsimilar to your work sessions, right? So that we know how to best proceed for the citizens of Polk County. Lowering the tax levy has been important to me. When I was out door knocking, I heard many people talk about the high property taxes. Well, that is something that we know for at least the last 16 years hadn't been touched in Polk County, and we did make a start. We lowered the tax levy 10 cents, and we have a goal of continuing down this trajectory. But before we could continue lowering it, we had to look at where we could find efficiencies. We are doing now RFPs. Again, there are some contracts that were given to friends and family that have been renewed for the last 20 and 25 years that hadn't been reviewed. And so if a contract comes up, we're putting an RFP out, and we're making sure that we're being fiducious with our money from the constituents, but also that we're looking for new ideas and making sure that we have the best people in process. I'm very excited about this one. I ran on a strategic plan. I truly believe in a strategic plan. And could you believe that they didn't have a strategic plan for the last 30 years? We are now starting a strategic plan. And we have signed the contract. We're going through that process. In fact, I encourage you guys, when the planner reaches out, because I've asked him to reach out to all the different communities and make sure that he understands, because Polk City's needs are different than Runnels' needs and Des Moines' needs. So I want him to look through all four corners of the county and get out there. Please engage with him, because that's where we need the input. We've become more citizen-centric. We've tried to really look at what services we provide as a county and how do we provide them easier. Remember those pictures and the videos, the newscast with the really long election lines where people are like 4 or 5 blocks long and it's raining? Well, that building needed over $1.2 million worth of work. And even once it had that work, it was insufficient. So we've moved our election office to River Place, where now there's dedicated parking. You walk inside, you're inside, out of the elements, and you have a very nice new space. In fact, we've been able to double our voting space with inside. If you haven't had a chance to tour it, I highly recommend it. Collaboration is a big deal. We're working to collaborate with communities. We're also looking to collaborate with other entities, such as the medical examiners. So we have now moved our medical examiner. We still have the medical examiner office, but we do our autopsies with the state. We were one of only 2 counties in the whole state that didn't do that before. By doing that, we saved an automatic $25 to $37 million because we didn't have to expand or build a new facility. And then we have an ongoing savings of over $1 million a year just through making that collaboration. We've saved money through, updating county policies, updating both county policies as well as procedures. Again, something that hadn't been touched for a long time, so we want citizens to be safe, but we also want our workers to be safe. We hadn't touched our sexual harassment, our workplace violence policies. We wanted to make sure that we're taking a fresh look at all these different areas that impact both our residents and our employees and make this a progressive place to work that will take us far into the future. I think I hit the most interesting ones. I guess the last one, I didn't get numbers as of today, but as of last week when I was presenting, we started a new jail kiosk system. So for people re-entering the community, they have needs, and we now have a kiosk system that they can go and they can get resources to get back into the community. Is it food? Is it housing? Is it just support systems? And we opened about a month ago, and as of last week, I think we already had 193 people that had used that service. So I see that as another great benefit for our county. Do you have questions for me?
Normally, we don't ask questions during the public comment period, but I think that if council members have any questions that they would like to ask, we certainly could allow that. Anybody have any questions of Jill? Rob, anything from you?
No, but I would just make a quick comment that appreciate the visit. Known Jill for a while, collaborated a little bit. She was very helpful to me on a couple different issues that Grimes was a little bit farther down the path on that we were beginning to work on here a couple years back. So very excited about the breath of fresh air for the supervisor board, and appreciate the connection tonight and the update.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep. Well, if nothing else, thank you for coming tonight and presenting. Sorry about that microphone situation.
It must just be me. Thank you for having me. My kids would request that you have me every month because they know that I'm bringing Papa's Pizza home afterwards. I've already placed my order. So you guys have a great night, and please always feel free to reach out and contact me if you have questions or concerns.
Yes.
Thank you.
We do look forward to doing that, Jill. Thank you very much. We have Stacy Allen from Polk City here tonight too to give comments. Hi, Stacy.
Hi, I think I'm usually loud enough. I can get the microphone to work.
I can hear you.
Okay, Stacy Allen, Executive Director of Polk City, 101 East Bridge Road, Suite A. I'm just here to give you a little update. October 4th, we wrapped up a successful Fall Fest. According to our placer data, we had 2,200 people attend. Jason and Allison from your Parks and Rec department are always wonderful to partner with. They really did a great job pulling all of Fall Fest together. I know it was successful for all of the vendors, and then for Fenders who did their, Fenders after Fall Fest party. So that was a great event, a great turnout. Coming up on October 22nd, we have a luncheon. Our speakers On With Life, our local On With Life, so they'll be giving an update on how things are going for them here locally, some things that they might need, and what the future looks like for them here, which is always great to hear. After that, we're partnering with the North Polk PTOs to host a bigger and better trunk or treat, hopefully on our square, which will be kind of fun to bring it to the square so people can trick or treat at businesses and then at your local businesses that show up for and decorate their trunks. October is very busy. We have a school board forum on October 28th, and that'll be held in Alleman at the Salem Church, but Polk City is hosting it. We have 3 seats for school board and 4 people running, so that'll be a good one. And then I'm also working on a Meet the Candidate forum for our open seats for city council and mayor's re-election, rerunning. So that'll be good. More information to come with that as soon as I lock it down. Our November luncheon is the Des Moines Airport. They'll be updating us on their new terminal and what that looks like for all of us here. And then also in November, we have our Small Business Saturday on November 29th. We're partnering with the Downtown District Group, and hopefully we'll bring in lots of business to town. So that will be really great. Polk City is also going to be doing a bit of a reboot, and it's something I would love to have the opportunity to discuss with all of you. We received the results of a survey that you all took, and it was hard to read. I took a lot of it very personally. Some of the comments were personal towards me, so that felt a little unprofessional, but it didn't make my commitment to do well for the community waver at all. So we're moving forward. I'm excited about a good plan for Polk City, and I hope to meet with you guys to discuss it soon.
Okay, thank you, Stacy.
Thank
very
you.
much. We'll move on to item number 5 then, which is the consent items, and I'll ask for a motion and a second.
So moved.
Second.
And roll call.
Otis,
Yes.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Vogel.
Yes.
Moving on then to item number 7, which is business items. A is second reading of ordinance 2025-1000, architectural design standards. We don't have a report on that, so I'll just ask for a motion and a second to approve, please.
So moved.
Second.
And roll call.
Vogel,
Yes.
Otis,
Yes.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Walters.
Yes.
Item B then, Snyder and Associates, August 2025 Engineering Services invoice. I'll ask for a motion and a second to approve, please.
So moved?
Second.
And roll call.
Vogel? Yes. Otis,
Yes.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Walters.
Abstain.
Item C then is resolution approving plat of survey for the 18 block parcel number 2025-88. And Travis, I understand you've got a report?
So for council's consideration tonight is a plat of survey associated with an item that we had on the last agenda. So at the last council meeting, the city council considered the first reading in the public hearing for vacations of portions of alley within block 18, which lies directly south-ish of the city hall, the current city hall building. We included an optional waiver of the second and third reading, which the council took the opportunity to waive those readings. And as such, we're presenting to you the plat of survey, consolidating the remainder of the entirety of the parcel directly south of the city hall building, with the exception of the CenturyLink building there in what would be the southwest corner of the property. It'll be an L-shaped parcel, which as of right now, staff understands that council intends to potentially consider construction of a future police station on. So this plat of survey would consolidate that block into a single parcel and allow for preparation of a site plan whenever council wishes to proceed with one. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions of Travis? If none, then we'll ask for a motion and a second, please.
So moved.
Second.
And roll call.
Otis,
Yes.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Walters,
Yes.
Vogel. Yes.
Moving on to item number 8, reports and particulars. We'll begin with staff. Anything from staff? Okay, anything from you, Chelsea?
I don't have anything, thank you.
How about council? Any comments from council? And likewise, I don't have any comments to add either. So we'll move on to item number 9, which is adjournment. And we'll ask for a motion and a second, please.
So moved. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. We are adjourned until October 27th. Thank you, everybody.